Hello Parkland family, it's Jason and Beth with our weekly update. We did this last week and to get more help, but it was so well received, people asked if we could keep doing it.
Yes, and we thought it was important to do that because at this time and for the foreseeable future, we're not going to have a bulletin. And so this way we can keep you up to date on announcements and keep you involved. So we're going to do this for a while. Hey Jason, let's start with a follow-up from last week. Did you get any volunteers?
We actually did. We got one more volunteer that helped this week, but we still need volunteers for the third and the fourth Sundays of the month. So if you'd like to volunteer to help with that and a couple of other job opportunities up in the children's department as auxiliary help, just click on the Google Doc link that Lisa sends out in the weekly mail email for Wednesday night and Sunday morning, and you can find that information there. Well, what about you? Did you get your help?
I did. I got two. I got a full-time volunteer and a substitute volunteer, and those substitutes are super important. So that went well too. What are some new things we need to talk about?
Well, it makes us sad, but we're not going to be able to help with Operation Christmas Child this year like we've done in the past. It just isn't feasible because you get everybody in the gym packing boxes. You remember how awesome it was last year, but how many people, we were all crowded in there together. We just can't do that. But if you want to continue picking up items for the 2021 Christmas boxes, feel free to keep on doing those things, so that'll give us a jump start on the boxes for next year.
Absolutely.
And does that mean that we're not going to get to do the Harvest Festival this year?
No, we're doing it. We're just going to change it a little. We're going to have a trunk or treat. We've never done one of this before. We're super excited. We want to have 25 vehicles, so we have a good turnout for people. There is a drive-through trunk or treat, so people that come will just drive through our back parking lot and stop at cars and get pre-wrapped candy. But what we need you to do is we need you to call the church office and sign up by October 1st. So we make sure we have 25 cars and make it fun for the kids in the neighborhood. So don't forget to call in.
Well, that's good. What else is going on?
Well, we also have the Read the Bible for Life study. I wasn't really sure what this was for a while. I thought it was just a normal Bible study like we usually have where we pick a book of the Bible and then we learn about it. It's not. It's actually going to teach us about the Bible. We're going to answer questions like, what's the difference between Bible translations? Is a Bible dictionary actually helpful? Why does the Bible not flow like a typical book? And we're going to talk about how to understand the different genres and type of writing that are in the Bible. So it's not what I thought it was at all.
Oh, well, that's a totally different thing, and I actually need to sign up for that. How do I do that, and when are these classes offered?
Well, if you go to the church website, it's posted right there. It should be on the front page. It tells you when they're offered. There's 2 in person in the building and 2 on Zoom. And so you pick the one you want, and then you call the office, and Rhonda will sign you up. Actually, I think you can sign yourself up from the website, but if that's a little intimidating to you, just call in, and Rhonda and Lisa will sign you up, and they'll tell you how to get a book. So that way you know everything you need to know before it starts. It starts the week of the 27th. So, hey Jason, I heard people talking this morning about choir. Are you starting choir in groups of 10?
We are. We are so excited to start choir back this year. As you know, we've incrementally brought people back, so now the next step is to bring back the choir. But unfortunately, we don't have the space on the platform to spread out 40 people socially distanced. We can only get about 10 people on the platform at a time. Plus, that also helps with stuff that we've read about choirs and COVID and how to continue on with choir and make it safe for everybody. We'll rehearse in the sanctuary on Wednesday evenings at 6:30, starting September the 30th, I believe. That's the last Wednesday night of this month. And just come to door number 1 or 3 and we'll check in. We'll wear masks until we get in place, and then we'll do all the social distancing that we're supposed to do and follow all the rules, and we'll rehearse and then hopefully get everything together to sing on October the 11th. That's the second Sunday in October. And another thing with bringing the choir back is that I'll bring all your stuff upstairs. You don't have to go downstairs. We won't rehearse in the choir room. But we're going to have to go back to having almost like 2 choirs because we'd like to have a choir for the morning service and the evening service. We'd like you, if you can sing for one of them, we'd like it for you to sing for both of them, but we may end up having to do two separate choirs. I'd like to have enough ensembles that we can do a rotation basis. But we are excited about this next step in bringing people back to get back into a normal groove and flow here at Parkland.
Yes.
You know what else I heard this morning that you and the students are going to have one of our sister congregations here in town, Green Acres Baptist Church on Poplar Level Road, to do some painting and heavy labor. What's that about?
Yes, our sister church just down the road, Green Acres on Poplar Level. We're going there on Saturday, September 25th. We'll be there from 9 to 3. We're calling them Youth One Day Mission Trips because we didn't get to go out of town this summer. This will be our second one. We're going to paint some hallways. They have some dirt that needs to be moved, and they have a lot of bushes that need to be trimmed, and some radiators that they've disconnected, but they're still in the building, so we need to get those out of there. So we could use any help. If you're not a youth, that's okay. You come help us. I need to know if you're coming, so that...
You have to let Beth know you're coming because I'm going to fix lunch, and if you want lunch, you got to get signed up.
Yes, you have to get signed up if you want lunch the day you're there. Now, don't come and not sign up and say, I just won't eat. Go ahead and call us and let us know you're coming. And also, if you're an adult and you've never done this kind of labor with a middle and high school student standing next to you, you need to call me. Let me explain some details about how that works. So we hope you join us. It's going to be a great day at Green Acres.
Now, as we leave you today, remember, put Jesus first in your life and wear your mask.